Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I drop these videos. Y'all, it has been, let me pull my pants up, y'all, Lord. It has been a minute since I recorded on here and talked to you guys about anything. And I want to apologize for that. I kind of went away because I was struggling with some mental health stuff. But in being away, it really gave me time to really think about my channel. Y'all, I'm about to eat a slice of pizza while I talk to y'all. And I got my tea. And we're just going to chit chat for a few minutes, y'all. I've been wanting to record this video for a while, but I was like, man, I don't know what I would say if I record and how should I go about recording and all that stuff. But we are going to talk about it. And again, like, comment, subscribe, and get to know me. So this channel originally I had years ago when I first made this channel, I think years ago, it was just a regular channel. I don't even remember the name of the channel now because it's been so long, but I think it had my name somewhere in it. Then I changed it to Sherelle Denise Vlogs. And I believe now I made this channel, I want to say, is it Sherelle's World? It might be. I don't know. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. But I came back and I was like, you know what? It took me a while to come back. But I realized that I could do 1,000 niches on this channel. I could talk about anything. I could do vlogs each week. I could do a slew of things, but I just didn't want to do those things. Those things were not my passions. Doing vlogs constantly, you know, doing those constantly, doing mukbangs, all that stuff was not my passion. And I don't knock anyone who chooses to do that. If you choose, like, that's your niche, I mean, I say go for it because I love channels like that. But I know my passion is really mental health. That is my utmost passion. I'm very passionate about mental health stuff. So for me, I knew that that's where I wanted this channel to go. I want this channel to go into that direction because I'm so passionate about mental health and helping people who struggle with mental health issues. That is like my biggest passion at this point in my life. And so for me, I knew that that's where I wanted to go with this channel. I realized that I'm in a healing process right now, and through my healing, I want to talk about my mental health. I want to talk about my depression and my anxiety and a slew of other things I will open up about as we go through this journey. But this channel is really going to be like my diary moving forward. It's going to be a mental health diary. I'm going to change the name. I don't know what I'm changing it to just yet, but look out for the name change. It's going to be all about my diary or my journal and me just talking to you guys about my mental health, the good days, the bad days, what I'm doing that day, how I'm feeling that day. I'm also going to tell stories about my healing journey, and a lot of people will be in these stories. FYI, when I tell stories about people that have kind of contributed to my healing journey, whether it be good or bad, I'm never going to use names. I'm never going to say their name because I feel like that's just not appropriate. I feel like even though I'm talking about these people, it's not to drag them or to make them look bad. It's just to tell their story and the part they played in my healing journey, whether it's from years ago, recently, or whatever. Names will never be used because, again, it's not about judging them. It's my story to tell. And again, I don't really mind. A lot of people have found my YouTube, people that I didn't know had found it, so they may see these videos, and that is completely okay because, again, it's my story to tell. It's not to knock nobody or make them look bad. It's just to say this is the story that I'm telling. You're in this part of the story, and that's just that. I feel like, in my opinion, nobody's exempt because it's my story, and I gotta tell my story like it is. But again, I would never disclose anybody's names or anything, any type of information. So it's not going to be that type of channel where I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to tell what this person told me. Anything a person has told me, that's between me and that person. So when I say I'm telling the story about somebody in my healing journey, it's whatever me and that person had together. Whether they played my boyfriend in the story, they played my friend or a family member, whoever. Whatever role they played, that's just it. That's as far as I take it. I'm not going to put like their business into it or anything like that. But I do want to disclose stories with y'all about my healing journey and what I had to go through and how I'm still healing and trying to get to the place I need to be in. Also, we're going to do episodes where I'm just going to be talking about certain mental health stuff like depression, anxiety, bipolar, whatever. We're going to dig into that, and I'm going to give y'all my opinions on it. First of all, y'all, I've been dealing with my mental health issues since I was 18. I've been working in mental health for 5 years, about to be 6 years in January. So I know my background in mental health. So anything that I tell you guys, I promise you it's because either I've been through it or I know it because of where I work. I've been doing this for almost 6 years, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just on here talking out of my butt, by the way. Just want to let that be known. So everything I discuss is because I know. And so we're definitely going to be talking about mental health stuff. This whole page is really going to be just my diary about mental health, telling my stories, healing with you guys. So the channel is going to be look a little bit different, but I just want to sit down and tell you guys what you can expect from my channel moving forward. And this is just something because I'm passionate about mental health. So I had no choice but to say, Sherelle, that's the direction you need to go into, because this is your passion. This is what you love. This is what you breathe. This is what you really want to do. And obviously the other videos I do will probably be on my camera, but today I'm on my phone because I just don't feel like going to grab my camera. But I will be doing videos, probably a mixture of both on camera and on my camera and on my cell phone. But either way, they'll get posted. And I'm going to do it once a week. I'll do a video for you guys. I don't know what day. Maybe I can try to do Sundays. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. But either Saturdays or Sundays most likely, because those are like the slowest days where I can actually record and put stuff up. But we're just going to be talking. And not every day of my healing journey is easy. And I may clip some parts of my journal onto here, but I don't know yet. I'm still a little iffy about that because my journals are really a deep, deep place for me. But I may put little clips and pieces of my journal onto here for y'all to see. I'll break it up for y'all and show y'all different clips in the videos about my day through my journaling. And I do journal sometimes more than probably 3 or 4 times throughout my day, because anytime I feel an emotion or anytime I get upset, I want to film it. So you guys are going to see all that up close and personal. My daughter's yelling, sorry. But you're going to see like all that up close, front and personal. Nothing's going to be off limits as we go through this journey. It's not always going to be rainbows and sunshines and I'm going to have this amazing day. Things are going to be seen, things are going to be told, and that's just the direction we're going into with the channel. I'm always open to ideas. I'm also even about to do a mental health blog on Squarespace. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually have a blog on WordPress called My Mental Health Diary, but I kind of got away from that. I haven't blogged on there in like almost 2 to 3 years because I kind of got off that. So I'm going to kind of be revamping that. Just changing the name a little bit. I'm just going to put my name. So the page is probably going to be Sherelle's Mental Health Diary or something like that probably. But it's just going to be me vlogging about my mental health stuff. You're going to see like what I did on WordPress. If I got to show y'all my WordPress channel. I think I closed it down though because really I need to redecorate it or redo the site. But I'm really just going to show y'all mental health stuff on that page. That page is really going to be all mental health stuff. I'm going to have like weekly newsletters. I'm going to post my stories, the struggles I'm dealing with. I'm going to post videos on that channel. I mean, not that channel, on that blog. I'm going to post like self-help things. And I even want to do something where people who are struggling just like me can have a way to like contact me where we can have conversations maybe. I don't know how that's going to work, but I want to figure it out, y'all. To where if you feel alone or you're struggling, going through something, and you can always contact me or whatever the case may be, because I feel like that's my like I said, my passion. So I really want to do that. So we'll see. Oh my God, my eye, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I literally had to step away. I'm sorry. I'm always got to fix my pants because I want to be comfortable when I'm sitting down. But anyway, I'm back, y'all. And so yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to be doing like a website on Squarespace as well, geared towards the channel. And I hope everyone enjoys it. I really do, because when I say that I am looking forward to like doing this for you guys, I am really looking forward. And y'all, I tore this pizza up. I was gonna try to finish it while I was doing the video, but I stopped and started, went in the kitchen to do something because I'm cooking Sunday dinner. And my daughter started talking to me. I started eating the pizza. I'm like, oh my God. But anyway, is my camera straight? It is, okay. But sorry, it's shaking, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's just what's important to me, really getting into this channel and really giving y'all mental health stuff. And I had someone say to me, I know they're gonna see this video, but I had someone say to me, you're gonna put all your business on YouTube? And I laugh because it's like, to me, it's not about putting my business on here for y'all. It's really just about helping somebody. I feel like whenever it comes to content creation, or if you're doing TikTok, YouTube, or anything, you have to be willing to put yourself out there. And if it means telling a story that might be sad, or if it means telling certain things about yourself, you have to, because you want the audience to be able to relate to you. If I'm just sitting up here and I ain't telling y'all nothing about me, how can y'all really get to know me? How can I be authentic to y'all if I'm not telling y'all nothing about my life at all? You don't even have to dig that deep into your business just to let people know this is who you are or whatever, and give them a little bit of your personality. That's it. So to me, I don't think they take this as telling y'all my business. I take it as me just wanting to spread awareness and also help other people along the way. So even when I do get to doing the website, which I'm like I said, I'm gonna figure out a way with some people who, if you join, where I think I'm gonna have some where y'all can join something where I'll get newsletters from me, but also a way where we can also just communicate. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure all that out, y'all. I'm gonna try to work on the website a little bit today and get it kind of up and running as I go. Because usually if I start a new website, it takes me like 2 days to finish it, sometimes a week or more, just depending on what kind of website I'm making. But I'm gonna take a look at other mental health people websites just to see, like, not to copy or nothing, but just to see how theirs looks and how mine probably need to look. But no copy and nothing like that. I like to do that to get ideas. Like even when I did my clothing store, Evolve Beauty Creations, which I'm gonna be shutting that down soon. I looked at other people's stores to see how theirs looked and what I should do, how I should do for mine. Just stuff like that to get ideas. But yeah, Evolve Beauty Creations is a store that I opened up, and I'm actually gonna be closing that site down. It was on our Squarespace. I enjoyed doing it for the time that I did it. However, just it's something I don't want to do no more because it's not my passion. I don't have time to run the store, so I got to get that whole store completely shut down. And I enjoyed the people that viewed it and the people that bought stuff and the people that actually liked my page, but it's just not for me. I paid somebody who lived in Georgia to even do my page for me, but it just wasn't for me. It wasn't appealing anymore. That's not something I want to do. Because like I said, my niche is mental health. So when I do, what in the world? When I do Squarespace, I might have some merch. Like some people do merch on their pages. Like I might do merch or something, and I will put up some like mental health shirts or whatever from a company, and I'll have them like ship it out to y'all. I gotta figure out what company I want to use, but I'm gonna have like a mental health company that I use, obviously, or a vendor. Sorry, I don't know why I said mental health company, but like a vendor, and I'm gonna allow that vendor to ship out stuff for y'all. This is gonna be shirts. If anything, it's just gonna be shirts that have mental health logos on it. If they might do some pens or something simple, little stuff like that, maybe hats. I'm keeping it real simple, y'all. But all that's gonna be on there. And then it's going to be just me talking about mental health stuff, posting. I'm even going to actually have a section where you guys, people who do come to my website, y'all are able to share your stories. Y'all are able to come. It's going to be a section just for y'all where y'all can tell me your stories and say, I struggle with mental health, or I struggle with this or that. And you tell me your stories. And other people can comment on your stories and stuff like that. You can even be anonymous if you want to, but I think that opens the door for people to feel comfortable to share their stories and not be scared. So I'm going to be putting that out there for y'all too. And this is, like I said, so I have all these ideas in my head, y'all. But so I'm gonna have that on the page, just all kinds of cool stuff for y'all to be able to relate to me while I'm telling my stories. And also, if y'all don't notice, I have a podcast called My Mental Health Diary, and that's also going to be reopened again when I start a record. It's on Spotify right now and Apple and some other places, but I've had this podcast for years, y'all. I'm on and off on it. But you guys, I'm about to get back into it, so I want you guys to look out for that too. And I'm going to be sharing stuff about that too. Maybe I can post some of that stuff on my website too. But yeah, everything that I'm doing right now is going to be about mental health. And the reason, like I said, I'm doing that is because I struggle. And I just know that there's someone out there struggling just as much as me, and who feels like they just want to give up because they're tired. They don't want to do it anymore. That they are just at their breaking point where they're like, this is not what I want to do anymore. I'm not happy. Because I've been there. I've been that girl that had the suicide thoughts. I've been that girl that literally was like, why am I here? I don't want to do this no more. I'm tired. Like, I've had so many of those moments. And like I say, tell anyone, therapy is so important. I'm in therapy now. Therapy is so therapeutic. I go once a week, and it's healing. And you definitely need somebody to talk to as you're going through the journey of trying to figure out who you are and get your mental health in check. And if you're healing and going through all these processes, none of it's easy. But I think if we talk about it, we can break the stigma, and we also can open the door for people to feel comfortable to share their stories. And I think that's one of the biggest things. A lot of people are scared to tell their stories. They're scared that people are going to judge them. They're scared that someone, their family member, is going to see them, and maybe someone will make fun of them, or they will say, oh, look, Sherelle has this and that. Something's wrong with that girl. I knew she was crazy. That's just an example. And I was scared too. I was scared. Especially people kept finding my page. I was like, man, I'm scared. I can't say what I want to say. But then I realized, like, you know what? I'm still going to say what I want to say and do what I want to do, because it's my page and it's my channel. I'm allowed to do that. And it's okay to open that door to be who you are. Because, like, somebody told me the other day, they said, no matter what you do, somebody's always going to have something to say. Somebody's always going to be negative or positive. So it's like, do what you want to do, regardless of, what may be happening. So I've learned that to just keep pushing and keep going, even though if there's negative involved, you know, because a lot of times you gotta look at it. Half the people that is watching you don't even know you, and the ones that do, who cares? Because you know who you are, and that's all that matters. So that's why I'm doing this. So content will be changing. This was just more of an introductory video of what you can expect on the channel, y'all. We're gonna just do a lot of mental health stuff. And I hope y'all are ready to take this journey with me. It's gonna be fun. We might laugh, we might cry. I don't know what we may do on this channel, but this is a no judgment free zone. We're gonna have fun. And we're just going to continue to educate people with mental health issues. I'm sorry, I mean but yeah, so that's just what it is, y'all. And you just have to stay faithful and just stay strong. Also, we're gonna talk about our faith in God, because without God, we wouldn't be here, you know. And I'm not judging anybody. If you don't believe, that's fine. That doesn't mean you got to deter away from my channel. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not forcing anything onto you. But I will be talking about stuff like that too on my channel, about God and church and things like that too. So yeah, it's just the channel is changing, but it's changing for the best and for the better, at least for me. So yeah, look out for. I will let you guys know as soon as I get the website up and running that I'm going to be doing on Squarespace. I will let you guys know. Yeah, basically when I'm starting to do the podcast again, and really just look out for a lot of content for mental health for me moving forward. My goal is to spread awareness and help other people, and that's what I'm going to do. I feel like that's my calling, and I'm looking forward to sharing that part of myself with you guys. So get ready for it. And again, if there's any questions or anything you want me to talk about, I'll gladly talk about these things with you guys. I have no problem with expressing myself and telling you guys like what's going on with me, and you can feel the same to share a story with me as well, because this is going to be a deep channel, and so is my website, a deep website for everyone to share their experiences with. And again, it's a no free judgment zone, but this is what you can expect from my channel moving forward. It's all going to be mental health stuff. And the journey to get there. And we're going to talk about it. Even on my podcast, I've had people message me and email me saying they want to be on my podcast to talk about it. And honestly, in the past, I wasn't ready to have people on my podcast. But I am actually ready now to do that, because I want them to share their experiences too. And I want them to share their stories and things they're going through or whatever they may be dealing with. So I'm ready. And any of you, if you want to be on the podcast, just say, I want to be on your podcast. I don't care. Like, I'm open to people actually coming on there now and talking and sharing their stories. To me, it's not just about me telling my story, but other people being able to share their stories as well, and everybody being able to give a part of who they are without feeling scared or lonely or feeling like there's going to be somebody judging them if they say the wrong thing or they do the wrong thing. If they say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. So it's really just about expressing who you are and not being scared to do so. Anything in life, you know, if you really want it, you got to go for it. You got to work hard for it. And like I said, everybody has a niche. Everybody has a niche of what they choose to do, on whether it's YouTube, TikTok, or whatever. You know, whatever social media sites you use. And to me, my niche is mental health. And I've been knowing this for like a very, very long time, but I never wanted to go into that niche. I even got, like y'all don't understand, I have a life coaching. I did life coaching school, life coaching, got certified, everything, and never really took advantage of it. So it's like, because of that, I am ready to kind of open that door back open. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be life coaching on my website. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that, because I really don't have time to life coach. But I know that I do have my life coaching certification. I went to school for that and got that. And like I said, I have the background experience. I have 5 years of mental health experience. I did that. I've been dealing with mental health since I was 18, so I have the background and the experience. I'm not worried about that. But so I don't know if I'm going to do life coaching or not. Y'all let me know if I should do life coaching on my website, if I should do life coaching and schedule appointments. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I don't know. We'll see. But maybe I'll open my schedule for that. Maybe we'll see. I'm gonna have to see. We're gonna see. I might actually think about doing that, y'all, and like doing like little phone appointments. But if I do that, it's only gonna be like once a week. And if I even do it, it'll probably just be like, it'll have to be done on a Saturday, most likely a Saturday or a Friday evening, but probably Saturday. Yeah, if I do it, it'll probably be on Saturdays, and it'll probably be more so like in the morning, and it's just gonna be by phone. And it'll be like, maybe, you know, the first meeting will be like a 10-minute consult or 15-minute consult, and then if you choose to like want to see me after that, you know, we can do like a 30-minute visit or something after that. So I don't know, y'all. We will see. But like I said, if I do choose to go back to that, it's just gonna be only one day a week, and I'm only probably gonna do 2 consults that day. That's, if anything, that's all I'm doing. So just let me know. I'm gonna let y'all know if I want to get back into life coaching. I don't know. The reason I had to stop and I had a whole life coaching page, and I had to pull my page down because I just didn't have time. Because you know, life coaching requires a lot. You got to make sure you're life coaching your clients. You got to, you know, be present. You got to be there. And to me, you got to have the time. If I don't have the time, I can't do it. And so I feel like I didn't have the time at that time to do anything. And so yeah. So if I do, and I'm thinking that's a good thing to do, because like I said, I want it to be a safe space, but I also want to help other people. So we might do that. But I know if I do life coaching, I literally have to. The only thing with life coaching is you have to have the contracts completed. You also have to have like intake form. I don't know, because I did that last time with my other life coaching page. I went to a different company to help me do it. But yeah, we'll see, y'all. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. That's a good. I like that idea though, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if I'm gonna dig deep in helping people, I really wanted to go all the way with it. So we'll see. We'll see if I put that on the page too, where y'all can do life coaching stuff with me. I might put that on the page. I mean, whatever. It's something that we could look into together. But yeah, look forward to all the stuff that I have coming, y'all. Look forward to stuff I'm doing on the channel. And if you have a mental health story you want to tell, or a healing story you want to tell, definitely share it with me. But yeah, this channel is gonna be fun. Next week you can expect more of a better episode. I mean, a better video. This video is just more telling you guys what's about to happen on the channel, what new things I'm doing. The next video that I do is more so going to be, we really gonna get deep into it at that point. Okay, we're gonna get deep into it. We're gonna really start talking about these mental health stuff and my healing journey and stuff like that. So look forward to it, y'all, because I'm looking forward to it. And I'll probably have like a story time for y'all next week, or we might just really dig deep into like talking about depression or anxiety, or you know. So each week is going to be something different. Like I might do one week where I just literally talk to y'all about a story time about my healing process, or I might do an educational week where I just talk about the signs of depression and what I experienced and stuff like that, and what you can do to get help for that. Stuff like that. Y'all just gonna we're gonna be digging deep and doing stuff like that basically. And look forward to it. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go because I'm over here cooking and I want to watch my TV show too. I'm not gonna lie, but I just wanted to come update y'all on my life. Things are moving along. I'll tell y'all more details in the next episode. I said episode. I'm used to saying it on my podcast, y'all. But I'll tell y'all more details in the next video. Look out for my content, y'all. Like I said, most days I'll probably post on Saturdays or Sundays because it's just easier to do that. Especially with this semester, I'm with a new teacher and she doesn't give us many assignments, so it might be easier for me to talk to y'all. But anyway, y'all, I will talk to y'all soon. Enjoy your Sunday. It's raining here where I'm at, but enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and look out for more amazing videos.